let's start with the idea that shareholders own corporations. Legally, that's just plain wrong. Corporations as legal persons own themselves. What shareholders own is a contract with the corporation called a share of stock that gives shareholders very limited rights, just as creditors have debt contracts with corporations and employees have employment contracts. Shareholders don't own companies, companies own themselves. A more sophisticated version of this economic argument says that shareholders are the so-called residual claimants in corporations, entitled to every penny that's left over after the corporation has met its obligations to other stakeholders like creditors or taxing authorities or employees. Again, that's legally erroneous. A corporation is its own residual claimant. Shareholders don't get anything from the corporation except dividends, and it's the board of directors that decides whether or not the company will pay dividends. Now, at this point, people who've taken corporate finance are likely to object, but if the corporation doesn't pay dividends, then the money will be saved and it'll increase the value of the stock. So isn't the money the shareholders anyway? To which I say, no, actually it's not. Because remember, it's the board of directors that decides what to do with corporate profits. They could retain them and increase the value of the company's shares, but they can also use those profits to pay employees higher salaries, to make philanthropic contributions, to invest more in research and development, to provide better customer support, or even to pay taxes instead of moving their companies offshore to eliminate their U.S. tax burden. So neither in the law nor in the economics is there any basis for this notion that somehow shareholders own corporations and corporations are supposed to maximize shareholder value.